Hello, Australia. My name's Grady Hendrix. I write horror, and I am here in my office with this horror clown to talk to you about my new book, The Final Girl Support Group. I've written a lot of books before. Horror Store about a haunted IKEA, My Best Friend's Exorcism about two girls in the 80s who decide one of them is possessed by Satan, We Sold Our Souls, my heavy metal horror novel, The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, which is about a Southern book club that slays vampires. That's right there in the title. I made it easy for everyone. And now my latest book is The Final Girl Support Group. It's about final girls, which I think we all know is the woman who survives a horror movie. There have been final boys before, Nightmare on Elm Street 2, I think, with Mark Gatiss, but mostly it's girls. And I always wondered what happens next. They see all their friends die at a summer camp or on prom night or maybe on Halloween or out in a drive in the country where they get attacked by a family of mutant inbred redneck cannibals. Then they kill the killer, they get away with their life, and then what? And I figured it would probably be a lot of therapy. And what would probably also happen is probably a support group where other women where this happened to them also could be there for them. There's a lot of franchises, there's a lot of horror movies, so why wouldn't Final Girls from all of them have a support group? In the Final Girl Support Group, it's about 16 years after the events that traumatized these women, and some of them are starting to wonder, why are we still obsessed about something that happened when we were 16 or 17 years old? They're beginning to drift apart when they begin to die one by one, and only the most paranoid member, Lynette, is convinced that it might be a conspiracy to kill them all. The rest of the Final Girls, they think it might just be Lynette. Final Girl Support Group is coming to Australia, and that's what I've come here to warn you about with my horror clown. If you don't want this book there, like some kind of horrible invasive species clawing its way across the ocean to infest your beaches and your bookshelves, wait for it on the shores, kill it with fire, beat it back with sickles and hoes, push it back into the ocean. If you do want this terrible, awful book to come and lower the moral standard and degrade the culture of your fine and fair island in the sea, then welcome it with open arms and buy at least 10 to 20 copies apiece. Me and my menacing horror clown will be very grateful. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the Final Girl Support Group.